Hey guys, okay, so with me, I have a very beautiful young lady who has a very soulful story that I feel like we should listen to. And at the end of the day, I just want us to open our mind to understand her. Don't be quick to judge, don't be quick to make a conclusion. Put yourself in her shoes and then ask yourself, would you want to seek for help for something like this? Let's hear your story.
Hi guys. It all started in 2017. I was in a relationship with somebody and the person was positive. Though he told me about it, and as a church girl, I felt I could use my faith. I was praying for him about it, and we're just having a relationship going.
So you agreed to be in a
Yes, I
relationship with
did.
him, even after he told you he was
Yes,
HIV
yes,
positive?
I did.
Okay.
So along the line, the whole thing didn't work out. But then I was now positive.
Okay, so hold on. So he told you that he was HIV positive,
Yes.
right?
Yes.
And then you agreed to still be with him
Yes.
when you are negative.
Yes.
But along the line, when you guys are having intimacy, right,
Yes.
you also became HIV positive.
Yes.
Okay, okay.
So, but our relationship didn't skate through
Why?
the family issues.
Okay.
Yeah. So, and I let her have a child for him.
You later had a child for
Yeah,
him.
yeah.
Oh wow. How old is the child now?
He's 7 years old.
7 years old. Okay. Okay.
So after my relationship with him, it was a lot for me.
Sorry, hold on. You said you got into a relationship with him and you had family issues, and that's why you guys broke up.
Yes.
Like, what exactly did he tell his family that you
Yes,
became?
when I became positive,
Okay.
he told his family about my
Okay, so he told his family
Yes.
about your HIV status,
yes.
and then he still withheld his own
His own,
status
yes.
to his family.
Yes.
So can you imagine that he told his family that she is HIV positive after she became HIV positive from being with him? So he still concealed his own HIV status and then told his family about hers. So what happened after he told his family about yours?
They were not in support, of course. They asked him to break up on me.
Please hold on. I need you guys to understand something very key. He told his family about her HIV status. His family now said that they are not in support of him marrying her. But he was the one who was HIV positive first, and she decided to be with him, became HIV positive along the line, and then his family rejected her. And he still concealed his own HIV status from his family, joined his family to say, okay, it cannot work. Can you just imagine life? Please continue.
So along the line, I felt sick because the first drugs I started taking gave damage to my kidneys. So I was on dialysis. Then I was doing well for myself. And I don't know if I cannot say where I work, but I was very comfortable. I was a big girl. I met this guy and
You met another guy.
another person,
Okay.
and that was 5 years after my relationship with my daughter's father.
Okay.
And I was much single, but I was still doing my dialysis. Though you won't even know that I had kidney because I had the money to get my drugs and I had the money to do dialysis. So this guy, when I didn't want to lie to him because it was my choice to be in a relationship with my ex. It was my choice. So I felt this other person should be aware of
And then he can make same choice as you made.
Yes. So when I told him, he stayed, right? But I don't know if when we started, if he told his family about it, but along the line, he did too.
He also told his family
Yes,
about your HIV
yes,
status.
he was
Wow.
collecting money from me. He would say one problem or the other, he wants to do this thing, I should send him money. If I say I don't have, he say, you are HIV positive, and I don't want anybody to hear us. So I felt bad because I'm supposed to be in a relationship with this person.
Pause. I hope now you understand that you're actually one of a kind, because you heard that someone was HIV positive. You still went ahead to be with that person, and now you got to meet another person. Told the person that you're HIV positive, thinking that that person would have the same good heart as you had, right, when you met your first guy. But guess what? The person is now using it to blackmail you, something you didn't do to your first boyfriend.
Yes.
I hope you know now that you're special. I told you that before, right? Please continue.
He collected a lot of money from me. In fact, the first set of money he collected was meant for my transplant.
Collected money for your transplant.
Yes.
Wow.
Even when he knew his family, his mom was into this with him, they collect money from women. He collected the first money I had for transplant. That money was not even donated. It was from my money, from my savings. Money I had collected, that he wants to start bringing goods from China, that he wants to start business, that if I don't support him, that he supported me. Even when I told him about my status, that he supported me, and he felt I should be able to support him.
Hold on. When he said he supported you, does it mean that he supported
No, not
by
financial.
staying with you?
Yes.
Now, let me say something before you continue. Anybody who chooses to stay with you when they know your HIV status is not supporting you. They are staying with you because they want to be in a relationship with you. You don't see it as support. Do you understand? They should not be paid to be in a relationship with you, even if you're HIV positive. It is not support. If you love him and he loves you, you are in a relationship. Nobody is doing anybody else a favor. Do you understand? Please continue.
So I waited months because he said he was going to refund the money back. I waited months, he did not. My health was already going down. I wasn't doing dialysis anymore. He didn't return the money back. That was the first stage of him defaming me, him saying he stayed with me, him saying he's going to tell people about my status. That from the first money he collected. I wasn't having money anymore to give to him, because the small one he was collecting was just change, but the one that hit me was the one that I was supposed to do my transplant with. Now I ran out of money, and I started collecting money from people. I would collect money for loan me money, and they knew I was sick, that I was going to refund it, and they are aware that I'm a big girl. For me to ask for money, that means I'm going to give it to them back. I collected money from a lot of people. He used my phone, my BVN, to collect loan from different apps.
Wow.
I tried to talk to his mom, because of course he told his mom about my status, and when I tried to talk to her, she said our son is not done with me, that when our son is done, that she's going to start her own.
Okay, hold on. His mother said these words to you.
Yes, that once our son is done, if our son is done, that I should be expecting her, because she also wants to do business. So I'll have to go and look for that money anyway and give to
these
her.
people know where you work, so they know that
Yes,
they could threaten you, and
they
because you want to protect where you're working,
yes, they know.
Oh wow. Please
They
continue.
know the people I was working for, and they know where I work, so they know how important my job
Was to you.
Yes.
Wow. Before I say what I think, I want you to drop your thoughts in the comments. What mistake do you think this lady made? What do you think people should learn from this video? You see, when she said that she fell in love with the first guy that was HIV positive, and she felt that she could use her faith to get him healed. When I heard that, I was like, wow, Wow. Wow. You see, the thing about love is that a lot of times when you are deeply in love, you don't think clearly most of the times, especially at that initial stage. And most of us that have been in love, that we would understand. You've made decisions that when you look back, you're like, oh my foolish those days. Oh, you've done things that show that you were crazily in love. Some of them didn't add up. Some of them were not at the extreme as what this lady did. But when you look back, you understand that every one of us will made such decision. Now, of course, this lady went to the extreme. And let me just say this to people. First of all, you're going to get into a relationship with somebody that is already HIV positive. And the person is already, as told, is HIV positive. And you're going to a relationship because you think you will get him healed. That is a great mistake. That is a great mistake. That is a great mistake. Now, this is just one extreme. There are other extremes, other ways people make certain decisions. Now, at the end of the day, understand that whatever decision you're going to make, the consequences are yours. Let me give you an example of I won't call it mistake, decisions that people make in love like this. Now, it can turn out good, it may not turn out good. So you know this person is SS, sickle cell, and you are maybe AS. And you know that there's a likelihood that when both of you get married, you would have a child. You may have a child that is SS. Now, some people have made that decision out of love, like, no, this person and everything. And it turned out bad that they had children that were sickle cell SS. While some other people have made the same decision, not just out of love, but their conviction, their faith was so high. I know of someone, as I'm talking now, that made the decision. Even the church didn't want to get them married. As in, their church didn't want to get them married. I think they had to go somewhere else under that church to get them married and everything. And today they didn't have any child that is SS. Now, both people, one of them, they are facing the negative consequences. The other one, they are not. Now, at the end of the day, it is left to you to decide this decision I want to make. Am I making it out of just love, or am I making it out of a conviction that I believe so strongly that this is God's will and it's going to turn out well? And in either case, whether you make it out of conviction or make it out of love and everything, understand that the consequences are yours to face alone. And that is what she's facing today. For the HIV one, I'll just tell you, please, you know what to do. Look at what she's facing today. And the second one, she now got involved with another person that knew that she was HIV positive, made her feel like, hey, I'm loving you, I'm doing everything because I love you. But meanwhile, it was going to go into that relationship just to take advantage of her. And I've seen this over time in my counseling business. People get in love with people. It could be that maybe the lady or the guy, whoever, it could be any gender. Sometimes it could be maybe out of age. Maybe the person is already, in quotes, as people will say, age don't pass and by. Maybe the person is already going to their 50s, late 40s or whatever. And the way society has made it look like you pass a certain age, you are disadvantaged. And some people now begin to feel disadvantaged. Let me say this, whether you are 40 or 50 or 60 or whatever, do not ever feel disadvantaged. You are not disadvantaged because of your age or any other factor like she had HIV. She had HIV. You are never disadvantaged. If you're going to go in a relationship with somebody, let it be that the person loves you for who you are. Let it not be out of pity. And look at it now, this guy began to take advantage. And if you fall in this kind of category, it doesn't have to be HIV, it doesn't have to be age, but one of those categories that society makes you feel like you're disadvantaged, be careful who you go into a relationship with. Be careful, because sometimes people will come into your life to take advantage of you because they feel you need them more than they need you. And they will take advantage. That's what that guy did. He knew that this lady was boxed up, she had money, and she was HIV positive. He knew that, okay, if I love her, she will feel like, oh God, this guy loves me even with the HIV status. And look at how far the guy went. This story is actually longer than it. I'll probably post the guy that interviewed her is Angel on TikTok. You could go watch the video, although it's an old video. Just look for it on his TikTok. And if you want to watch the other part, because actually the story goes longer than that and the rest. But I just decided to stop here to make people learn from this video. Please. And also, you want to you believe that you can use your faith to heal somebody and you're already sexually intimate with the person. Abba. Wow, just drop your thoughts in the comment what you think about this. If you need counseling, find yourself in situations like this, please feel free to reach out to me for counseling, either premarital counseling or marriage counseling, and share this video, let other people watch and learn something from this video. If you're not following, you're not subscribing to my channel, feel free to do so. Thank you very much, and I'll see you in my next video. God bless you. Bye.